Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how I find sticks outside for my reptile enclosures. I just pulled over to this place at a park where I saw a company cutting down a bunch of trees maybe a year and a half ago. So I'm hoping I could find some nice climbs for my new lizards that I'm going to get within the next couple weeks. It's all overgrown, so the hard part is going to be figuring out how to get in there and drag this stuff out to my car. And maybe while I'm in there, I'll see some wild reptiles. So it's a collecting sticks / herping hybrid video. Let's get started. Found a little entrance. There we go. Right off the bat, I'm finding stuff that looks like it's dried out and dead and has been for a while. So pieces like this are kind of perfect. So I'll keep that right there. The new reptile I'm getting is arboreal, so I need a lot of climbs. Looks like Jurassic Park back here. So this piece right here is kind of exactly what I'm looking for. You could tell it was chopped down a long time ago. It's just been sitting on the floor drying out. There's like no moisture in there. It's not rotting. It's kind of just a dead, dry piece of wood. And that's typically what I use for my reptile enclosures, so I don't have to spend all the money on that stuff that they sell at the pet shops they charge you like $80 for a little stick, and that's just insane. So let's start collecting more. I want to find some pieces with a bunch of branches like this, but this one you can see still has still kind of damp and kind of has some fungus on it. So I'm gonna leave that one alone and go try to find one just like that, but dried out. There's a nice pile of old stuff back there, so let's take a look over there. Oh yeah, this is the mother lode. I'm kind of liking this piece, so if I don't find something better, I'm gonna save this one for later. Okay, I'm gonna go to a different part of this forest and see if I can find more. All right, so I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't go in here, because I'm gonna put the phone closer, but it's so dense in there that if anything falls on the ground, it's not gonna get beat on by the sun and dry out. So everything in here is gonna just be saturated. So you wanna look for a nice open patch where the sunlight is always beating down and can really dry out the wood. Like right over here. Yeah, there we go. So a big wide open patch where the sun can just beat down on the wood. And you know, I might actually take some of this right off the top, because this is kind of exactly what I'm looking for. It's nice and dry, and I can always treat it. Okay, we're gonna keep driving and look for something else. Another big spot where I can find some sticks. And then since this is supposed to be a reptile video, I won't leave this place until I show you guys a reptile, because it's supposed to be kind of a herping trip too, but there was nothing out where those sticks were, so. All right, let's see if there's any sticks in here. I'm already satisfied with the sticks that I got, but I still want to find more. So while I'm looking for reptiles, if I see a stick I like, I'll take it. Got a nice little stream over here. Let's see if we can find any reptiles. No reptiles over here. We'll go to one more spot and then call it quits. I can almost guarantee you that I'm gonna find a reptile up here that I see all the time. I see a snake right there. Let's get a closer shot. All right guys, I came out here on this little dock and we have a bunch of turtles out here. It looks like we have some red-bellied sliders, possibly some red-eared sliders, but let's get some underwater footage. I think it'll look pretty cool. The sun is shining right in the water. Check them out.